Hey YouTubers, I've been away for a while now. I took a motorcycle trip out west on my other bike, obviously not the TW that you see right now. But I had a few weeks to go out, check out a lot of the really cool things out there. I went to the Grand Tetons. I went out to Yosemite. I rode the coast with a buddy of mine. We rode Highway 1 in California. And, I got home, so I took about a week to rest up. And, just kind of get back to things. Spend time with my family, my wife, my kids. And I decided I'd just make a little video today to talk a little bit more about the TW. Which, if you watched my other videos, you've already seen. I've discussed why it's a survival motorcycle. I've discussed a lot of things. But something I kind of wanted to discuss today was, and this is for all you dual sport guys out there, everybody who's out doing adventure touring and everything. I want to discuss why the TW200 could be an amazing adventure touring motorcycle. I've kind of hit on it in the past, and I've talked a little bit, some of the pros and cons of everything. And I'm sure if you look into it, you can find there's 1,000, probably 100,000 videos out there on why this bike is an awesome bike or why it's a horrible bike and you shouldn't own one. But really it comes down to preference, I guess. There's the big dual sport guys out there. They got the GS's, they've got the DRs, DRZs, all the bigger bikes. And yeah, with weight, I can understand that, they have a weight advantage over the TW. They also have suspension advantage over the TW. I believe there's 6 inches of travel altogether with this bad boy. I'm not really sure because you can do the research yourself. I'm not going to sit there and, spoon feed you guys this stuff because it's things you either already know or you can look up on your own. But a few things I do want to talk about is the fact that, this bike has the potential to be a legendary adventure motorcycle. You're gonna look at it and you're gonna go, oh well, look at that small tank, can't put enough gas in it. Well, they make stuff for that. You can either put a bigger aftermarket tank on. I think Clark does it. And then when you're looking at it, you go, well, there's no room for any luggage. There's no room to put anything. Well, they also make aftermarket luggage. So you'd have the ability to pack stuff down. And if you look further into this, you'll see a guy rode it to the Arctic Circle. You'll see that, the maintenance intervals are absolutely simple. Everything to do on this bike is simple. You're dealing with a 196cc motor. They call it a 200, but if you know anything about adventure motorcycles, you'll know that it's nice to have your electric start right up here, but you'll also know that it's awesome to have your backup Kickstarter right here, just in case you run into an issue out there with a battery and people go, well, what about accessories? What do we do for that? And you can get a lithium ion battery in here. You can get the drop pods and everything to put on here. But I'm talking about just in its purest form, the cheapest way of going about this with very little mods. So one thing that I've done is I've gone up a tooth in the front sprocket. I put a new rear on, new chain. I've done very minimal stuff. And I've actually taken it out packed full of gear. And you might be able to see some of those pictures. I believe I have them on Instagram. I'm not sure. But, you know, I think I'm going to be doing a little bit of adventure touring myself with this. I think I'm going to take this and kind of push the limits of it and see how far I can actually go and see how much I can pack down. But if you have any suggestions, any comments or anything, let me know down there in the comment section. Let's have a discussion about this. Why do you think it's good? Why do you think it's bad? You know, let's talk.